Alright everyone, Wonderbot here, and welcome to Rogue Legacy 2. I'm gonna delete this save file. It's time to start a new legacy. So Rogue Legacy 2 is out, 1.0 in a couple of days. It's out on the 28th, the 26th today, and the time has passed, they have not returned, the estuaries have decayed. The kingdom demands deliverance. I'll get to the rest of this in a little bit. Anyway, sign the contract, and your children shall succeed you. I am stoked for this. I've been waiting impatiently for Rogue Legacy to come out in 1.0. I absolutely adore the first game. I absolutely adore the second. And there is a lot of things that I haven't even seen about this. Once you cast off, there is no turning back. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of dead descendants on our path here. Okay, so I'm only going to show part of the tutorial here just because the developers don't want people to be bored of the tutorial just from watching me. So I'm going to skip past parts of it at least. But quick thing before we go, hold A to jump higher. Perfect. Anything over here? Aha! We managed to cross the waters undiscovered. A few guards patrolled the west walls, but we were able to remove them without raising a signal. At sundown, we shall start ascending the wall. Provisions should be waiting for us at the top. Alright, so quick thing is, thank you to Cellador Games for sponsoring this video. And kind of the video after this? I don't know, it was only supposed to be one video, but I'm doing like a lot instead. But yeah, they were kind enough to reach out and ask for me to cover this a little early. And then get kind of far. So we'll talk some talking points as we get in. But that'll be once we get to the actual game. The diving bell cables needed to pass the interior ramparts were waiting for us, just like Z promised. But our scouts underestimated how much we'd need. We're short a few hundred feet. Looks like we'll have to get creative. Wait, diving bell cables? Oh, they went underwater. Or no, these are the diving bells. That makes more sense. Looks like I've underestimated Z's charisma again. Below me I can see all the misfits that have joined our ranks. When did so many rebels join? From here it seems like an endless sea. This was supposed to be a suicide mission meant only for a few. She's unknowingly rallied these souls to a lost cause, and my sins keep growing. This is it, the end of the line. Below us is the trick wall that can only be opened with magic. Z said it should lead us straight to the estuaries. Tonight we live and die with the crimes I've committed. Alright, so that's it for the tutorial. Don't have to worry about that again. Now we're on to the castle itself. Woo. So it looks like there are 6 estuaries to grab, and is this something to read? Yes. You're 1,000 whispers, but can't make out a voice. Yeah, that's something for later. Alright, so we're on to an actual run. Perfect. It makes sense that the developers would not want people to see the tutorial over and over again. Though, frankly, it wasn't that bad. But I can kind of understand it all the same. Frankly, I hate tutorials as much as the next guy. They're necessary, I know. But especially as... Oh, I can't air dash, of course. As somebody that has played Rogue Legacy 1 before, there's not a whole lot of desire in me to really play too much of the tutorial a second time around. Though, I will actually give credit. The tutorial itself, for when you guys probably will inevitably play it, because I kind of hope a lot of people pick this game up, is fantastic. And I think Cellador Games is one of those studios that, like... I don't want to say they can do no wrong, but every game they've ever put out is a banger. Shout out to Full Metal Furies, by the way. That game was incredible. Shame more people didn't play it, to be honest. I'm gonna grab this in a second. Ow. I deserve that. It's fine. I'll get some HP back. Let's see. Anyway. But, so, I've actually got some talking points. I will get through them very slowly, if I can. Not that it matters too much. Because I think this game kind of speaks for itself, but I'm going to have them on hand anyway. So, if you haven't seen me play this before, haven't seen my previous coverage of this, Rogue Legacy 2 is a sort of Metroidvania roguelite. And it is, so Rogue Legacy 1 was the first true roguelite, as far as things are concerned. Sure, you might be able to argue that, like, Binding of Isaac was the first one, or a couple others. But this was the first one to add meta progression into the mix. The letter is old, but carefully preserved. Jay, the rumors are true. The golden doors are real, and I found them. The doors will only open when all the estuaries have gathered together. I know it sounds crazy, but I have a plan to save everyone, but I can't do it myself. I need your help and some people I can trust. Jay. Or is that Z? Z. Okay, still can't hear that voice. I think we get the ability to hear that soonish. There we go. Oh, might as well grab that while we're here. Looks like there's a little bit more over here. So, anyway, Rogue Legacy was the first to coin the term Roguelite. Admittedly, largely after a number of people... A large number of people were kind of mad that it didn't fit the Berlin interpretation of what a roguelike is. And obviously, there's a number of other games that, you know, kind of break that convention as well. But the inclusion of meta progression into a roguelike obviously really does kind of mess with everything. This is dicey. I love it, though. Okay. There we go. Grab the money, and we're gone. Took a little bit. I was hoping to take less, but I'm still learning the ropes. Oops. There we go. And I don't want to take too much. I'm going to lose. That's inevitable. But I'd rather not lose until it's, you know, until I've accrued quite a lot of wealth here. The more progression I can make, the better. So, unlike most roguelikes, Rogue Legacy is not necessarily meant to be run on the first run. One on the first run. There we go. I can word. It's a little late. Nope. Goofed it. It's not meant to be one on the first run. It is possible, but you have to be quite the expert to do it. And boy, if you can pull that off, power to you. I cannot. But so instead, what you do is you go until you die, and you get to keep all the money that you earned over the course of the run. I don't think there's any way to lose it actually. The trick is you use it to upgrade your castle, unlock new classes, power-ups, stat bonuses, so on and so forth. There we go. Wasn't quite sure I'd make that. Ow. Dagger tracks me better than I thought. Let's see. But yeah, power-ups, stat-ups, new classes, new features, and a number of other things. And then you actually lose all of your gold going back into the castle. Eventually you get the ability to keep at least some of it with you and bank it for later upgrades, but it means that it's kind of more of a grinding game than like a strict roguelike in most senses, and I actually rather enjoyed it. There's kind of a zen to it. You go on a run and you're not interested in winning, getting to the end, or even potentially beating a boss, though obviously that's a main goal here, but it's to accrue as much wealth as you can. Oh, that worked out. I like this fireball. Hey, silver chest gives me leather cuirass. Perfect. Cuirass? And some steel. Wow, actually we have a lot. Damn. Let's see, so what else is there to say? Whole game is procedurally generated. I think the rooms themselves are I don't want to say predictable. But the, I think all of the rooms are hand designed. There we go, that's the word. There we go. They're hand designed, but they're stitched together in different ways to make a different castle every single time. There's also like a gazillion classes now, which I was actually quite bewildered by. Ow. Last time I loaded this game up, because it was like a couple months ago, give or take. Ooh, here we go. This is a new one. Serrated Handles Bargain, or the Incandescent Telescope. This is one of my talking points. I might as well find it, kind of. Traits 2.0. Yeah, though fun the first time, the traits in Rogue Legacy 1 wore out their welcome later on in the game. So we've added gold modifiers to entice players into getting those. But there's also Relics. This is one of the new features. So, I'm just not going to read the talking points. I can paraphrase. So, in Rogue Legacy 1, you just had your starting traits and that was it. In this one, now you actually find roguelike style power-ups, or at least modern roguelike style power-ups. So an interesting piece of gear that it's like, well, which one do I pick? There's a downside though. It costs resolve. So if you notice up at the top left, I've got a little flame with 225%. I believe that's a multiplier of my health. And so every time I grab one of these, it's going to cost me. So I'm going to grab this because I'm more interested in seeing what this does. Deal and take 100% more damage. Well, that's bad. Primer on Relics and Resolve. Relics are powerful items that cost Resolve. Going below 100% Resolve will lower your max health. Gain bonus Resolve based on your total weight. Staying light can grant an extra 125 bonus Resolve. Raise your maximum equip weight to help keep your weight class low. Okay, so I'm fine at the moment. But this is now extra risky. I was wondering about this. So we are now officially glass cannon. It should be fine. It's definitely going to cut my run short in some ways. Now this is a new zone I haven't been to. Or I've been to like part of it. Axis Mundi. Okay. I can traverse this. But I have to be very careful. Nope. There we go. So I can go up here. I don't know if I want to. Yeah, I don't know if I can do this. Yeah, 1,000 Whispers. Because there's more to this area, and it keeps going up. And this is how I unlock a new feature. The problem is, I believe, I'll just read it. Jay, the last cave-in buried the heirloom. The good news is the heirloom's still intact. Those things are sturdy. We've been trying to dig it out, but the tower is barely in one piece. If it moves too much, I fear the tower will collapse. If that happens, we'll bury the only entrance to Agartha. There's nothing we can do. We'll have to leave it. Leave it be. Sorry, Jay. So the problem is, we have this out here, but I need to be able to double jump to get up here. And I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to do this. And even if I did, I don't really want to. Not with double damage. Things will get dire if I do. But I did want to go down here all the same. Just to kind of see what it was. What else do we have? Agartha Gatehouse. Do not leave the queue or you will be arrested. Do not remove the armband or you will be arrested. Do not speak to the estuaries or you will be arrested. Return before nightfall or you will be arrested. So I can also go in here. Oh, looks like somebody's been here. Attention, Gregory. The bridge has fallen to the shift, just like everything else. And with the sections of the bridge constantly switching places, the estuaries have deemed it too dangerous to ship supplies to the outlying villages. The people won't make it to the next harvest if we don't help. Therefore, I want you to make a call for volunteers. We shall lead the shipments ourselves if we must, but in order to cross, you will need an heirloom obtained in the gatehouse tower. The entrance is directly above the gates of the citadel. The entrance is caved in, but perhaps you can find another way to the floors above. And remember to keep this quiet. The estuaries won't approve of this. Sometimes I wonder if they want people to starve. But that is not the issue here. Perhaps by doing this, we can begin to atone for our past. Oh yeah, there are secrets everywhere. Some heirlooms are hidden. So yeah, that one's up there. Looters be warned, as decreed by Estuary Irad, all golden jewelry found in Axis Mundi is the property of the treasury. All looting is strictly prohibited. You'll get an additional 20% gold bonus while in Axis Mundi. Huh. But we don't have the Echo Boots. Wow, this soundtrack is good. Oh, I forget who did the soundtrack for this one, unfortunately. Because it's... I know A Shell in the Pit is still somewhat involved, but is it? Is it Lena Rain? I'd have to double check that one, unfortunately, before I could say for certain. Come back. Or should just smack you through the wall. No, I'm gonna have to get at them the regular way. Okay. There's one. There's two. There's three. I gotta be kind of careful here. I don't want to lose any more health than I have to. And I'm currently pretty hale and hearty, so it'd be a pretty big shame to die here. Yeah, I'll just grab the food. I'm not gonna be back. I think it disappears anyway. Okay, where am I going? Down here, grab the money. Okay, so we have this. Which I know this. I know this is one of them. Boy, oh boy, look what we have here. Another soul come to roost. You stick in my power, right? Well, let me tell you something, kiddo. I see all. Beyond lies, beyond ego, beyond time. I see the apex of emotions where truth is laid bare. And you know what I see when I look at you? I see a scared little soul with snot coming out your nose and poop coming out of your butt. Kiddo, if you're this ugly on the outside, then what's it look like on the inside? Huh, interesting. How many people you got in there, kiddo? Well, I don't know what game you're playing, but I won't stop you from taking my challenge. This might be fun. Word of advice, kiddo? I have the power of empathy. Use this to pass the trials. Listen to those who have fallen before you. Learn from their failures, and maybe, just maybe, you'll have a fighting chance. Sure. Hopefully, I don't take double damage while I'm in here. I might. But if I can get one of the heirlooms, I'm going to be in a good spot. I have to be very careful about my HP, though. Tune to memory fragments to hear subconscious thoughts. Lost again. Every path I've taken has been wrong. Alright, Demetrius, calm down. Remember, there's a lesson your elders taught you. He who gives only two choices always hides a third. Oh, of course. Effectively, it's just a tutorial to show off the mechanics. Been down here for hours, not sure what to do. Obstacles are just hidden opportunities. What do the elders mean? Could I use these spinning chains to my advantage? I'm too scared to try. I'm pretty sure this is Lena Rain, actually. Oops, I gotta get my controller up. My Bluetooth receiver on my controller is not the best, and so it's not uncommon for me to, for my controller to lose connection, just kind of temporarily, but still. Okay. There we go. This is such a sick tutorial, I love it. There we go. But yeah, it's to tutorialize reading these notes, and also learning how to use downstrike. There's a nightmare ahead. The elders said they have powerful nihilistic thoughts that have grown and festered. Violence begets by violence. If I attack or cast a spell anywhere nearby, it'll wake up and retaliate. Stay calm and they won't attack. Ow. Some of these I kind of have no choice with, unfortunately. But it's okay. One can accomplish with kindness what one cannot one can accomplish with kindness what one cannot by force. Adding too many wits. If I can reach the nightmare ahead of me, perhaps I can calm it down. Okay, glad I can still do that. I don't know how long they stayed mad for. I love this level. It's so fun just messing these guys up. I think it's such a good puzzle. I'm not sure how else I'm supposed to do this one. There we go. I like the fact that you can calm them down. I don't remember that from last time. I almost wonder if the last time I did this, I had actually just like powered through, just dodging and fighting. I bet you could actually go back and find my old footage. Haha, congrats kiddo, you proved that you can listen and learn. That'll take you far. Remember, people may lie, but emotions always tell the truth. Oh, and one more thing, kiddo. Sometimes it pays to find an emotional connection with your enemy. I know who you'll be tussling with. You should too. Enough chatter for today. Come on, kiddo. Receive my power of empathy. Now let's take this show on the road. Aesop's Tome. To read memories and calm nightmares. Rad. Yeah, we've already got one of the two. I still need some more things before I can get further, but that's okay. Okay, Relics and Resolve. Let's see. Oh. Oath Relic. Depart this world. Increase your current gold by 35%. Or... This is interesting. The future successor's bargain. How am I on the map? Because I might want to leave this. I'm going to leave that there. We're going to come back. I'm going to die. But, in the process, I'm going to make a lot of money. My logic is, all I have to do... Ow. Wait, is this a whole new region? Nope, it's not. Same place. And down to the deep below, just be careful. Overconfidence can be lethal. Even asteroids won't venture any further without a sun lantern. Not many of those lanterns are left, and the ones remaining lost their ember long ago. If we restore the sun, I can reignite the ember. We'll talk more then. Okay, so I can't do anything with this at the moment, but that's okay. Let's just go back over here. I did take a lot of damage on that last room. Unfortunately, taking double damage from everything is kind of brutal, but that's okay. Let's see, so while we're here, I mentioned a lot of new classes. Ranged combat is a big one. That Rogue Legacy 2 had a decent amount of magic in it, but you were kind of limited by spells and some other things. And honestly, I found magic combat to only be particularly tolerable. Starting with the mod, because there was a mod that was based on a speedrunner, if I remember right, and that added a whole bunch of dimension to it in a really fun way. But specifically, it made the grab this. I don't know how he does it, but I keep losing Lamech's trail. There's no other choice. I want to leave. If we want to leave this island, we'll have to enter his throne room. Only his royal retinue can open them, but I've seen how they do it. There are 2 torches beside the doors. Both torches must be lit with a strike of the foot to open the doors. The fire goes up fast, so we'll have to be quick. There must be a way to get swiftly from one side to the other. Yeah, so I need the air dash to get it, but at least I get the starting money. But so now there's like duelists, there's boxers, there's way more magic spells, which I'm a big fan of. I like the variety. Gosh, I know there's a chef. I'll have to think about all the options, or options, all the classes. They've got a couple. Let's see. Yeah, Dragon Lancer. Sing and dance through your enemies is a bard. I don't remember the bard. And yeah, there's more than that. I don't know. Look, man, I'm gonna be a little focused on this because game good, game fun. Let's see. So I'll probably just go through most of the talking points kind of at the end. I always find they slow things down, but maybe they don't. You guys can let me know. Sponsorships are still weird for me. I'm here to show off games that I like. Only... There we go. Whoop. There we go. I want to make sure I don't take too much damage here. Now that's a champ, which is kind of bad for me. Oop. Okay, got her. Got that. Definitely took some damage, but not enough that it's a problem. And we've got the leather cape. And a whole bunch of money. Grab this. Anything else? Boop. Nope. Boop. There we go. Nope. I guess I gotta have a little bit more space. I am going to die. Gotta have a little bit more space to do that. Alright. So we don't actually want to really go down, do we? Otherwise, I might want to just go accept defeat. 2 more hits and I'm down for. Down for it. Down for the count. Done for. And maybe I'll get lucky and get some more. But I'm not sure if I'm going to get lucky. Wall chicken is suspiciously difficult to come by in this castle. Okay, so where are we going? Next, up, down. There's not actually much left of the castle, which is good. That's usually my first farming trip done. Almost just walked right into the thorns. Didn't realize that they respawned. It scared me. Because these things present a fairly existential threat to me. I'm here. Oh no, I need 50. No! Shoot. Well, it's fine. Slain by a Plinky, we did dang well, all things considered. I could have gotten an extra 35 gold, but it's fine. So we got some new characters that I can play with. So we can get Antique Cornucopia. Ooh. FMF fan. And nothing. So, oh, we have different spells. Let's go with this one. See what these traits are. And speaking of, I should probably mention one of my favorite features about this. Oh, well, I mean, this is one of my favorite features. I love the castle meta progression in this. It's super satisfying. Certain traits now give gold bonuses. Alright, so we now also have the archery range. Bows for foes. Fletch foes from afar and rain down the pain with an assortment of arrows. Rangers can't take much damage, but they don't have to when they're shooting enemies from a million miles away. Would you like to switch to the ranger class? Hell yeah, I love the fact that it actually gives me that opportunity. Enchantress unlocked. The pillow fort is open. Don't let her height fool you. The Enchantress is smaller than she looks. Find runes for her, and she can imbue you with magical power. Gain the ability to siphon life from your foes, redirect damage, and improve your magical repertoire. Sage Totem. Sage Totem is a repository for knowledge. Every warrior is bound to them, allowing their wisdom to pass on to others. You now gain Mastery XP with every class. So you rank up, gain permanent stat bonuses. So it's another meta progression system outside of this gold system. So the more runs you do with each class, you unlock little perks that carry over from character to character. It's quite nice. Smithery is open. What the blacksmith lacks in creativity makes up for in age. Gather blueprints for him and he'll strain his tired bones in order to craft you the most exquisite armaments ever seen. It's kind of sad. Let the poor guy retire. So there's the training dummy. But I don't really need that. I will eventually. So we can get Valkyries, Wizards. Nah, we'll grab the training dummy. Lady Quinn loves everything about combat except for causing pain. She became a living training dummy and now teaches everyone how to fight all day long. Doesn't look like I have too much more. I guess I might as well unlock some classes while they're cheap. Girl, meet boy. Attack from afar, up high or down low. With their long range and ability to attack in any direction, Valkyries are considered the cheesiest of soldiers. You know what, I'll be a Valkyrie, why not? Let's see, increases strength. Let's see, so we can't get the dance hall to get the bard. There's the wizard. Beards are mandatory. Masters of magic, mages have tapped into the primal elements that govern the world. But there are more rules than just harnessing that power to be considered a mage. Firstly, one must always tote the sickest of beards. And that's it. No more rules. I don't want to be a wizard though, but I love that rule. Let's grab the study hall. I'm just going to grab everything. Barbarian unlocked. Welcome to Spin City. Don't let their bulky bodies and low IQ fool you. Barbarians are some of the most agile warriors in the kingdom. Armed with a powerful axe, barbarians are a whirling steel of death and more death. Nah. I want to do Valkyrie. I haven't actually done a Valkyrie run. And we can get the offshore bank account. Before being transmogrified, the living safe hid money for the rich to keep from the poor. Now that he's on your side, he doesn't seem so bad. A percentage of the gold you give to Charon is held by the living safe instead. Alright. So, can't see your health, and health drops restore an extra 8% of your max health. That's useful. Thanks for helping me build back my black shop, kid. Ain't got a lot to my name, but I promise you, your investment in this here blacksmithery will pay off. Can't make much, cause I ain't got any blueprints, but if you and me work together, boy, we can make some unimaginable things. And I mean that literally. Got me some of that aphantasia. Can't see no pictures up in this noggin. That's why I need those blueprints. So here's the deal, you give me blueprints and I'll charge you money to make them. It's a win-win. I win because I get free blueprints, and then I win again because I get a customer. Anyway, enough dilly-dally, let me show you what I've got in the back. Alright, so we've got a couple. Not many, no weapon, but at least you can buy these. Ooh, cost me money and I do not... Kid, I'm old, not dumb, you need more money. Whoops, I should have saved. Oh well, at least you got the blueprints. Hello, this is a nifty place you have here. My name is Lady Quinn, and I'm excited to meet you. I'm a living dummy, and I know everything about weapons and stuff. I love everything about them. If you have any questions, just ask. I could talk your butt off about them, and who knows, maybe you could learn a trick or two. And sorry about the stutter. It gets worse when I'm feeling shy. Aw. Okay, well, nice talking to you. Ah, it's so cute. Oh, Ducky, thank you so much for this extravagant tent. The caw flowing through this is so overwhelming that it's making me dizzy. Just kidding, I saw the price tag. Talk about cheap. The only thing making me dizzy are the fumes from all the cleaning agents I had to use. Couldn't you get a girl anything better? Well, beggars can't be choosers, so I've decided not to be poor anymore. Now let's talk about magic with the capital M for money. Because let me tell you, Ducky, enchantments aren't cheap. Find me some sweet runic stones and I can grant you powers that you couldn't even dream of. Like stealing the life force from your enemies or being slightly magnetic. And that's it, that's all I got until you find me those runic stones, Ducky. Alright, lifesteal rune. Can't afford it, but boy is it useful. Behold, I am the Sage Totem, and you are now bound to me. All of your knowledge will be housed within my spirit wood. To gain mastery in one profession is to gain advantage in all. That's where we share... What we share in knowledge makes us strong, that is all. Why are you still here? My monologue is over. I am bad at idle banter. Mondays, am I right? Alright, so... Knights get us equipment weight. Valkyries give equipment weight. Barbarians vitality, rangers strength, mages intelligence. And also maybe some rune weight and some other stuff, which is pretty rad. Psst, psst. Hey, friendo, over here. It's me, your buddy, the living safe. You're here because you want the stuff, right? Because boy, oh, I got the stuff. I'm talking tax loopholes, friendo. And oh boy, I've got loops on fruit zone loops. I'm an accountant. With a bit of wizardry, I can take gold even from death himself. That's the secret to making money, friendo. It's not about how much money you make, it's about how much you keep. And we're keeping it all, or at least a small percentage of it. I love the characters. One must pay the toll. Anyway, bye. I keep not much. Eventually you can save more. I don't know how much you can save, but it doesn't really matter. Let's see, what else is there? Oh, right. So one of the main things you might have noticed with the whole, let's do this. The golden doors won't open until all the estuaries have gathered together. That is all that lies between us and freedom. If I can open it, I can fix everything. I can save everyone. The throne room doors are currently sealed. Who is this? We don't actually know who this is. Might actually be one of them. I don't think I can attack diagonally, unfortunately, but that's fine. Okay, so unlike Roguelike Z1, which was kind of a Metroidvania in appearance only, Roguelike SE2 is much more aggressively a Metroidvania, with actual, like, Metroidvania power-ups to grab, and some other things. So, you might have noticed this on the bridge, and also to get into the first boss fight, but, like, we straight up, can't get access to certain things until we find the right power-ups somewhere. It's still procedurally generated, which I don't think this game can kind of escape, which means that we're not going to be able to, you know, the level design isn't quite fully Metroidvania, but as far as this game is concerned, it's perfectly fine. Whoops, ow. There we go. There's some food. Ooh, heals me a bunch too. Now what does this do damage-wise? Wow. Okay, so Shockwave is like way better than I thought it was going to be. Aha, wizards. You thought you could fight me. You can't. I'm too cheesy for you. I do really like the Valkyries. I'll have to see. I know there's like evolutions for each of the classes too. Boop. Alright, that's cool. The one unfortunate part is we don't actually have the vertical range that a regular like paladin would have. Which is actually, it's not really a downer. But it does take some getting used to. Map-wise. Here and then down, probably. I'm actually really impressed at how much this matches the old soundtrack style, yet has kind of its own identity. There we go. Oh, there's a lower area. How many years is it?
How many years has it been since we first came down here? 50 years? 100? 1,000? My patience is at its end. These scholars, they jump from one fancy to the next, like they're the belle of the ball, just singing and dancing and never finishing anything they've started. They've taken our gifts of life and they've abused it. This lackadaisical behavior must be brought to an end. They must be punished. Only through pain can we drive discovery. I brought this up before, but the others never agree with me. They never do. I'll bring it up once more at the next meeting, but this time it will be different. I can feel it. Everyone's patience has a limit, and something tells me the 30th time will be the charm.
Wow. He doesn't sound very functional. Oops. Bad time to have an itchy nose. I like the spear. It's an interesting character. Whoop. Ow. Aha. Who can play at this spear game? Boop. Nope, didn't work. Huh. I'm not sure if I can get to that. I don't think I can. I forgot I've got the, yeah, no. I'm gonna need the double jump if I want to get there. Well, I'll take it. Let's see. I'm fine. Nope. Not fine. I just tried turning around. Instead, we just thiefed it. Oh well. Those books? Nope. The black roots keep growing. They're everywhere now. The guards continuously cut them down, but they keep growing back. I swear the land is reacting to our pain. The more people we lose, the thicker the black roots seem to grow. Sorry, I've been missing our meetings at the Golden Doors. The estuaries demand the impossible. They raise our work hours and tax us incessantly. And when people complain, they're arrested. So many friends are gone, Jay. You have no idea what it's like over here. The kingdom has become a powder keg, just waiting to explode. And it's our job to light it. This is once in a lifetime chance, Jay. We can do something. We can save everyone. Ow. Damn it. I was pointed the wrong direction. Okay. Boop. Boop. Okay, there we go. There we go. I don't know how much HP I have left, which is a little bit of a concern, but not too much of one. Eee, chicken. And because of cornucopia, we actually have a decent amount of healing, too. Yeah, I'm just not going to be here. That's kind of fun. Ow. And not much I can do about that. There we go. Alright, they're all dead. I don't know how good this run's going to be, but it's fine. Oh yeah, we have a lot of iron. Ooh. Lose no health. I don't think I can do that. I think I need the double jump just to even be able to get in there. And I think I might just want to come back with flight. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't realize I could stop spell casts. There we go. Get rid of the eyeball. Whoop. Yeah, my shockwave apparently does more than just destroy foes and knock them back. It actually does just break magic. Oh, hello. What's this? Bastion, gain a blessing of talent, destroys mid-sized projectiles and pushes enemies back, recharges on hit. Oh, that's fun. Curio shops and the power of blessings. Curio shops grant powerful blessings to those who partake in their wares. Switch weapons to gain blessings of strength. Oh, I swapped my talent out. Okay, we're here. I might be able to get up there. I'm gonna try again. Now that I don't have the hurt self option. Yeah. Well, that sucks a little. Okay, I thought so. There is a way up here, after all. It's just a bit of a doozy. Okay. Yep, thought so. So let's see if I can get whatever this is. I don't really want to progress too much further past the basic castle, but I might as well grab another heirloom. This is the Metroidvania aspect, which I really like, actually. Hey, buddy, you want to take my challenge, right? Right? Well, you can't. Sorry, buddy, I'm the power of resonance. I'm kind of a two-person act. Come back after you've spoken to my sister. Anake, she's got the power of momentum, but don't keep me waiting. Oh. Well, never mind then. Ow. Wait. Okay. I can't just get back. I was worried for a hot second there. So there's another power somewhere in here. That probably just cut this run kind of short. Well, we'll see what I can do. It's got to be somewhere around here. Probably in the upper area that I haven't been to. Oh, good. This is fortuitous. If I'm injured, this is a nice spot. And let's see. Good place to get some chicken. And yeah, we do have cornucopia, so all healing is improved. I know there's later upgrades that I can get that also add better healing. Let's see. We want to go to the right and then down. Navigation takes a bit. Okay. We've done this, so we want to go kind of downish. Yeah, we've actually been through the entire upper half of the castle here. For better or worse. Feels like there should be more. Ow. Okay, this is different. Take 73 damage increase. Nope. I gotta heal. I am pretty wounded. And I'm 99% certain I'm going to absolutely eat it if I don't pop off a little bit here. I'm pretty sure if I took the cursed apple, I would have just died. But I also have no idea. Not being able to see your HP is actually a bit of a doozy. Not bad once you're used to it, but I only just started playing this game again. So before anybody feels like asking, this will be kind of a full series. Whoops. Yeah. I'll be doing probably daily episodes here. Wow, this is just, that's a rude room. Okay, what do we got over here? This goes somewhere. Where does this go? Where the heck am I? What? Did you... Okay. Huh. I guess we've cleared more of this castle than I thought. On the plus side, I can break some things. Okay. Nah. I can kind of make the jump. Okay. Yeah, I can kind of make the jump. The music there is gorgeous. I can't wait to go back. I like the fact that there is a risk level for new players. I definitely remember bumbling into the wrong place more than a few times when playing this game normally. I tried. There we go. I don't remember what the shield does. That's interesting. It probably blocks hits. Is there a way I can check? Gear. Destroys mid-sized projectiles, pushes enemies back. Recharges on hit. Gotcha. I still can't grab those. But yeah, there's more castle for me to find. Including, hopefully, the other blessing. Assuming I don't get too smacked around. There we go. Perfect. There we go. This is a risk. Not actually a huge one. Okay, I know... Wait, I thought there was a bouncy ball around here. Yeah, I guess not. There we go. I'm just trying to safeguard what I've got. Oh, that's rude. I don't want to get cooked. That'd be unfortunate. Let's see. So still can't do that. What over here? Oh, wait, no, this is where we need to be. Perfect. Another bearer of Aesop's tome. A word of caution, traveler. Be mindful of what you learn. The truth can be misleading. Okay, Icarus's wings. Or Ivy Seed. Icarus's wings. Jumping in the air enables flight, but you take extra damage. Shoot. Well, that's still useful, though, for a number of things. Okay, there we go. It's really hard to control this. Oops. Nothing there. We've got this. There we go. Secrets ahoy. Whoop. Uh-oh. I don't like the looks of this. Boy, I'm sure I'm taking a lot of damage here. Nope, I'm dead. Dang. I probably should have tried to fight and kill a couple of them, but that was rough. And we're still only rank 1. It's a shame. So, loot box, addict, and nostalgic. So we can get a barbarian, or we could do a wizard. Endomorph. Nah, let's grab Lady Jenny. Sure, why not? What else is there? Oh, right, I was going to show off a couple of things. But first... Restore health and mana when entering a boss chamber. That's actually really nice. Bonus armor. The Architect is an old person. The definition of old, the Architect has witnessed the death of over 1,000 sons and seen the rise and fall of humanity to ape kind. Pay his fees, assuage his ego, and he will lend you his powers and keep the kingdom from changing. Also, is that a standard number 2 pencil in his ear? I just noticed that while writing this. I honestly can't tell if that's true or not, but I'd like to believe so. So there's the aviary for the Dragon Lancers. That sounds fun. Max weight capacity. I should probably buy some gear. Anyway, yeah, get ready for this. I might not actually show this runoff, frankly. Okay, but I've got some money. Do we want to grab all of these? Maybe. I want this, though. There's apparently another rune down here. Magnesis rune. Oh, but I don't have enough money. Rip my wallet. Yeah, I still can't get that. Okay. Oh, what do we have here? Well, hello, child. Have you come to speak to me, an old man? It's good that you speak with your elders. We have a lot of wisdom to teach, a lot of stories to tell. Now, where are my manners? I haven't introduced myself. My name is Old Man, and my defining trait is being old. And you, I shall call you Child. For your defining trait is that you have no past history. But I can fix that. I can help you find that history you so desperately need. See this drill? I can use it to lock the kingdom down and prevent it from ever changing. Now, you can search corners never scoured and battle monsters you failed to conquer. You can become a hero to tell your own stories. Of course, if you use the drill, there's an old man's finder's fee. Why aren't my services free, you ask? Because I'm an old man, not a dumb man or a generous man. Okay, so interesting. Monsters will return. Failed chests will reset. Discovered teleporters remain linked. But no. I don't need him to take my money at the time being. Psst, friendo, down here, it's me, the living safe. Didn't realize I was alive, did you? That's cool. I can be pretty quiet at times. Just wondering how all your investments are doing. They're doing good? You making a nice return? Haha, I live for this stuff, friendo. Nothing like seeing numbers go up, am I right? Some people are thrill seekers, others find joy in charity, but me? Show me a number increasing and ding ding ding. I'm there, friendo. I am there. So, interestingly enough, I was talking to some of my friends about this before, but I'd actually go so far as to call Rogue Legacy an incremental roguelite, which is not something I've ever heard anybody else say, but I think it's very appropriate. Oh, increase the XP gain, which is good, but also shafts? Shafts. But I think it's a very good way of putting it, and like I agree with the safe. I like seeing the number go up, and so that's like one of the big selling points of this for me is actually grinding the stats up. It might not be for everybody, but I love it. Anyway, so effectively we're at the end of this. I'd like to do more. I'd like to play more, but we'll have to leave that for a future episode. You know what? I can dive into the next run. Oh, there you go. I can dive into the next run at the very least. I don't actually want to record the whole thing with this nostalgia filter on. It's not the end of the world, but it's a little not great. So, one of the first things to say, and this is actually a pretty good place to say it, is that this game actually has house rules. You might notice I already have it on, and I've already turned on disable enemy contact damage. I hate contact damage. I've just never liked it. Yeah, if enabled, recommend increasing enemy health by 50% and damage by 20%. I probably should, but eh. So this makes it so characters don't have traits. Oh. Modify the amount of burdens required to enter deeper NGS. That's interesting. I don't even know what that is. Turn off the difficulty ratings, which I might do. Slow time while aiming. That's kind of useful. I like these. I was kind of hoping they would have added some more, but I'm not sure what they would change, because really enemy health and damage are kind of the big two, as well as contact damage. There's some other things like flight toggle, which I'm curious. Actually, I kind of like that. Wait, oh, that's for all flight. I was assuming, that's kind of great though, I love that. I was just assuming that was for flying characters. Anyway, let's see, so what else is there to say? I mean, we've seen a little bit of the story that there actually is one now. The previous Rogue Legacy game was a little bit, kind of thin. This one made a lot more sense. I think the last one was just kind of a jealous prince who wanted to, beat out his siblings for the throne and ended up murdering his father and some other stuff, I think. It's been a little while, actually, and I forget, but it was kind of thin. This one has much more of a narrative of deposing these kind of evil demigod leader kings, and all 6 of them too, which I believe is more. I think there were only 4 in the last game, right? Yeah, I think there were only 4. So 2 more bosses at the very least. Tons more classes, a lot of things to pick up. The Relics system, which is super interesting. I'm curious to see how far that goes. Though, obviously, I've only just scratched the surface, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be some interesting and busted builds I can get later on. Well beyond, you know, what I'd normally be able to do with just core gameplay. And what else is there? Oh, right. Apparently there's New Game Plus for days, which I'm curious about how that goes. It was the same way in Rogue Legacy 1, but you specifically could do, New Game Plus like 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. But, oh wait, that's interesting. New Game Plus actually lets you choose how the game gets harder. Unique biome hazards, special boss fights. That's neat. I didn't know about that one. And is there anything else that I've really missed? I don't think so. Not really. Anything else that I've like really missed as far as describing this goes? Nope, not really. All right. So we're just going to play for a little bit and I'll finish my thoughts out. I just want to get the talking points out of the way. So frankly, I love it. This is Rogue Legacy 1, but better in every way. A lot more interesting core gameplay, if that makes sense. You know, the different character classes. Ow. I am just having a doozy of a day. Just go over here and get wrecked. But more or less everything is just kind of better, if that makes sense. There's way more classes to mess around with, way more abilities, way more variety, so it's not just kind of the same old, same old. Oh, I made a mistake here. Or I didn't. I did. But yeah, more of the same while also just being better. I'm reminded of games like, I mean, Risk of Rain 2 is, what the hell is this? Risk of Rain 2 felt like kind of, feels like kind of the best example. Oh. Nope, didn't get me. Sorry, or didn't get it. Oh well. Oh, that's a new one. Well, I didn't do so hot there. That was rough. I was like, well, it seems like a weird, interesting hell portal. So, what else do we have? Perfectionist and vegan. I'll be a vegan wizard for my next run. Anyway, what was I gonna say? I don't know. Talking points are all over the place, but I love this game dearly. Do I want to be a vegan chef? Yeah, I want to be a vegan chef. What does that do for me? Eating meat hurts you. Alright, what do we have? Stew. Oh, good. Oh, wait. Stew. Restores your health and mana, recharges by collecting health drops. Oops. Oh, man. This is going to be a doozy of a run, but that's okay. Anyway, I think I've said all that there is to say. It's hard to end a video that I want to keep rolling with, which is probably the best thing I could possibly say for this game. I'm sure there's stuff that I'm going to find later on that, you know, maybe I might be like, oh, why? But I've put at least 8 hours into this game already from the early access version, and I can say, as far as Rogue Legacy 1 to 2 goes, it's functionally flawless. I love it dearly, and I can't wait to play more. That's all that really needs to be said. So, with all of that said, if you guys like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, helps more than you know. And if you want to see more, stick around and hit subscribe, because I got tons more in store. I'm going to play this all the way to the end, for sure. I might even stick around for some New Game Plus, but I want to see everything that they've crafted for this, because it's so beautiful. The music is so good, and I just love Cellar Door games. Everything they ever made has been an absolute banger, like I said. But with that, also one final thank you to Cellar Door Games for sponsoring this video. Very kind of them, very appreciated. And yeah, I don't know. I also like the opportunity to get started early, because I'm an impatient man. But with all of that said, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.